Understand the root cause. Understanding the root of the problem is the first and most crucial step in the journey to stop excessively pleasing others. To achieve this, you need to delve deep into your soul and recognize the real reasons behind your actions. Is it the fear of rejection, a desire for acceptance, or anxiety about being criticized? Start by asking yourself, why do I always feel compelled to cater to others' emotions? Why do I constantly feel repressed and unable to express myself? The answers might not be simple and will require time to fully understand. You might have had painful experiences where acceptance from others became essential for your sense of safety and self-worth. Or perhaps you grew up in an environment where pleasing others was seen as the standard of kindness and care. Sometimes people please others because they don't value their own desires and needs, lacking self-respect. Those who seek to please others often have a need for external validation and may believe that doing things for others will earn them recognition and approval. Harsh as it may be, we need to truly see the underlying causes to improve our circumstances. Understanding the root of the problem not only gives you a clear awareness of your inner motivations, but also helps you better control your emotions and reactions. When you realize that the fear of rejection is just a product of your mind, you can begin to view it objectively and not let it dictate your actions. As Epictetus once said, people are not disturbed by things, but by the view they take of them. Recognizing the root of the problem is a powerful starting point to stop pleasing others. It opens the door to controlling our emotions and decisions. Learning to say no is a vital part of this journey. When you dare to refuse things that don't align with your values and goals, you'll feel stronger, more confident, and ultimately happier. Not only should we learn to say no when necessary, but we must also avoid making excuses when we decline. Marcus Aurelius, one of the renowned Stoic philosophers, once wrote, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." This quote encourages us to be straightforward with others and ourselves when saying no. By not making excuses, you force yourself to face the truth of the situation and your response in the most genuine way. This not only helps you live true to your values, but also maintains your self-respect and confidence. Imagine a simple scenario. A friend asks you for help with something, but you really don't have the time or simply don't want to do IT. If you make an excuse, you might say you're busy or have an important appointment. But if you're honest and say you can't help because you need time for yourself or have other plans, you will feel more comfortable and relieved. Do you find this to be true? Moreover, once you start explaining why you can't do something, you give the other person an opportunity to question your reason. Worse, they might adjust their request to fit the reason you provided. When you honestly decline and give a sincere response, you signal that you are genuine. This builds trust and respect with others. It also strengthens your confidence because you refuse to let unworthy things control your life. People will know that when you say yes, your agreement truly matters. Ask yourself, do you want to live a truthful life where your decisions and actions are based on your own values? Or continue living in pretense and justification? The answer will help you see your life and how you want to live it more clearly. Accepting that you can't please everyone is a crucial step in overcoming the habit of pleasing others. This is a truth clearly emphasized in Stoic philosophy. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "There is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power of our will." Other people's satisfaction is something we cannot control, so stop worrying about it. Other people's satisfaction is something we cannot control, so stop worrying about it. Imagine trying to please everyone around you. You would feel like walking on a tightrope, constantly tense, afraid that even a small mistake could make you fall. The truth is simple. No one can please everyone all the time. But why do we still try? Because we fear rejection, because we fear judgment, because we crave acceptance. But here is something important. True acceptance comes from within. We cannot control what others think or feel about us. The only thing we can control is our reaction. Ask yourself, are the people you are trying to please worth sacrificing your own peace of mind? Look at Socrates, the ancient Greek philosopher who was sentenced to death for challenging societal norms. He did not seek to please others, but chose to remain true to his beliefs. He showed that honesty with oneself is far more important than approval from others. Accepting that you can't please everyone is not weakness, it is strength. Stop seeking external validation. Start listening to yourself. Do you agree with this perspective? If so, comment please myself below. If not, share your thoughts so we can discuss together. Start small. Each time you say no to a small request, you build a stronger foundation for your decision-making. Each small act reinforces your confidence and belief in your self-control. For example, you can start by declining a dinner invitation if you feel uncomfortable or simply want to spend time with yourself. It's a small action, but it can significantly impact how you view and manage your time and energy. Over time, as you get used to saying no to small requests, you'll find it easier to face bigger demands without the pressure of pleasing others. But why are small challenges so important? Sudden changes are often difficult because human behavior tends to follow patterns to conserve energy. When the habit of pleasing others is as ingrained as brushing your teeth, it becomes hard to change overnight. Small challenges allow you to gradually shift your thinking and perception of yourself. You begin to realize that pleasing others is not the purpose of life. Instead, living according to your own values and principles is what truly matters. Starting with small challenges also helps build your self-esteem and confidence. Each time you successfully decline a small request, you reinforce your belief in your ability to make independent choices. Over time, you'll see that you can live a fulfilling life without constantly seeking approval from others. So, are you ready to begin with small steps? Remember, every small action is a meaningful step toward freedom and happiness. Your life is not defined by the opinions or judgments of others, but by the values you choose to follow. Stop imprisoning yourself in the expectations of others. Start living authentically where you take control of your emotions and decisions. Saying no can be difficult, but it is an essential step in protecting your self-worth and personal values. Ask yourself, do you want to live a life filled with pressure and stress, or one defined by freedom, autonomy, and peace? Every decision you make is an opportunity to affirm your identity and live according to your truth. As you begin to apply Stoic principles, you will notice a shift. You will feel stronger, more confident, and more at peace with your choices. Step forward with courage into a life of self-respect and self-love. You deserve it. Start today. Let Stoic philosophy guide you toward a more meaningful and fulfilling life. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Your presence here shows your commitment to change. If you found this helpful, share it with others so we can grow together. Which of these methods resonated with you the most? Leave a comment below. We would love to hear from you. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss more valuable content. See you in the next journey.